Well, guys, I got some bad news. There are some terrible stocks out there that are absolute retail favorites, and I'm sorry, these stocks are just not going anywhere, and you are setting yourself up for a lot of pain. This is normally one of the more controversial videos that I do, and that's okay, guys. We can't agree on every single stock. That's all right. So let's jump into it right after you hit that like button. If you like getting the truth about stocks, even if it may hurt, and even if you may really love that stock, I mean, I could just pump everything to the moon like a lot of other folks do, but you guys know me, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the truth with these stocks. And guys, if you want to be financially free and retire early, make sure you check out my other channel. It's the pinned comment down there. That is exactly what that channel is all about, giving you actionable tips and information so that way you can be financially free and retire early. Heck, even if you don't want to retire early, who doesn't want to be financially free and have that freedom over their time and everything else that they do? So make sure you check that out. All right, like we talk about every time, we all have bad stock picks. Warren Buffett has bad stock picks. There's not a single investor out there that does not have bad stock picks, and somebody out there telling you that they never have bad stock picks and they always make the right trade and everything they do is going to 10x them by 2030 or next year or whatever the case is, they're lying, guys. They're not long-term buy and hold investors, or they simply haven't been investing long enough in order to have losers, or like I said in the first place, they're just lying, and that's the honest truth with that. So there's no judgment here. There's no problem if you own any of these stocks. There's no problem if you want to disagree with me about these stocks. I probably own a couple of losers as well, and I'm probably going to own losers in the future as well. That is just part of investing, so there's no judgment here, but we got to get into these stocks. So stock number one is Dish. Everybody knows this stock. I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't know what Dish Network is, but let's see here. They have revenue declining, profits declining, margins declining. Basically, everything is declining and has been declining for some time now. And do you think more or less people are going to buy satellite over the next 5 years? I mean, that's a question you've really got to ask yourself. And for me, I just don't see it. I don't see any way that more people in 5 years from now buy satellite than do right now. So for me, I don't care who they merge with. I don't care what they're buying. I don't see a way around this. This is basically a dying legacy industry. Now, maybe there's a trade there. I don't know. Again, I'm not a trader. This is long-term buy and hold investing. This is from a long-term buy and hold investor's perspective. So maybe there is a trade there. Who freaking knows? I most certainly don't know. But all I know is that I don't want to own this stock or buy it today and own it 5 years from now. I don't care what it does when the traders play with it. I'm talking about something that I'm going to buy and hold for the next 5 years. There are a lot better choices than this stock. So for me, I'm completely avoiding it. So stock number two is any legacy automaker. And I'm sorry, there's been nothing. I don't care that the UAW thing is over with and they have an agreement. Guess what? That agreement hurts their bottom line even more than it did prior to the agreement. So their financials are getting worse, not better. And then add in the fact that they can't make any money on EVs. A lot of them are kind of basically giving up on EVs altogether, which means they're going to be further behind the further along we go and the more and more, everybody kind of switches over to EVs later on in life. Now, I agree it's not going to happen like tomorrow or anything, but looking out at the future, which is why I hold investments, long-term buy and hold investing, this is one where I don't see it getting any better for these companies. I don't see how it can. They have terrible balance sheets, terrible financials overall, debt everywhere, albatrosses all over their financials. There's just no way around it. Oh yeah, and add in the fact that rates are high and the macro conditions typically during these types of environments are absolutely awful for automakers. That to me is just a combination that just makes these a completely no touch. I don't care what the PE is. I don't care what the valuation is. I don't care. These stocks are just ones that I don't want to hold, and so I'm staying far, far away. So stock number three is Workhorse. And guys, this is just another example of what not to do whenever you have a giant hype bubble like we had in EVs. Even if I thought this company could be successful, because I actually kind of like the product. I like the niche that they're in per se. Niche, whatever the heck the word is. Don't know, don't care. I actually kind of like it. However, when you're dependent upon one contract for the bull case and the stock's already trading above what the bull case could ever be, that right there is red flag after red flag after red flag. I don't like owning businesses where it's a one-shot deal, and if they don't get a contract, they're completely done. And that's what a lot of folks bet on, and unfortunately, a lot of folks lost. And so now the market is considerably smaller for this very niche vehicle. There we go. I think I got it right. Anyways, the point being, it's very, very small, and it doesn't have a TAM to even justify the valuation that's at right now. So this is one I would stay far, far away from. So stock number four is Bankruptcy Plays. And guys, I don't understand why people continue to get suckered into these and why I continue to hear about them. For every Hertz, and that's always the one that's thrown out there, is, hey, you can make a lot of money doing this. There are trades there, I agree. But Hertz is kind of an anomaly. For every one of those, there's a stock like Tattooed Chef that just goes down, 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 then gets delisted, and then it continues to go down, 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 down. So that is what happens with bankrupt type stocks typically. Hertz was an anomaly. So trying to invest in this, you're basically gambling, and to me, it'd be a lot more fun, and your chances are actually better going down to Vegas and playing slot machines or throwing your money in the roulette wheel or whatever. That's more fun, and you have a better chance at winning than playing these bankruptcy plays. So that's something I'm absolutely not going to do. And on to the controversial part of our list, guys. And that's okay. That's part of it. Let me know down in the comments as we kind of talk about these stocks, whether you agree, disagree, and please don't just say, I just disagree, or you suck, or something else like that. It doesn't help me. If you want to have a conversation about it, I mean, you can say that, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But if you want to have a conversation about it and really debate it, or you have some good bullet points to give, please give those down there so that way we can kind of see that and we can kind of debate it down there in the comment section. So stock number 5 is Lucid. And guys, it was the darling of everybody back in 2021. Every YouTuber was pumping it to the moon, it seemed like. And I was kind of on the opposite end of the fence, kind of going, I don't really like this for a lot of different reasons here. And I definitely don't think it's the next Tesla or better than Tesla, which was a lot of folks were saying. Clearly that's asinine here in hindsight. That's just crazy talk. But Lucid is having all sorts of problems, to include getting taken off the NASDAQ 100, to include losing high-level executives who are just leaving abruptly for no good reason. There's so much going on here. They are bleeding capital like crazy. Sure, they got Saudi backers. That's the big positive I see there. I definitely think in terms of the luxury market, they have a chance to be a big player there. But I don't know if they're going to get through this kind of time period of ramp and the economy being down and not everybody being quite ready for EVs to get themselves kind of to that other side to actually make it out the other end. So it's one for me. I didn't like it from the start. I didn't like it when it was CCIV. I don't like it now. And so I'm staying far, far away. And on to the final stock, and the one that I guarantee you will throw out a lot of controversy. I'll bring in a lot of comments, and that's okay. I got charts for you guys that want to throw comments at me and want to disagree with me on this one. That's okay. And the final stock would be AMC. I'll throw up the chart here in just a second, but I get told repeatedly every time I say don't buy AMC, it's going to the moon. It just jumped up huge, and it just everybody just must know this is a great investment, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But here, let me pull up the chart here for the past year or so. So you kind of tell me what we're looking at here. I mean, to me, it looks like this stock has continually gone down and gone down and gone down exactly as expected because this management team is a disaster. This stock is a disaster. There is no $100,000 squeeze coming that everybody seems to think that it's going to happen. I don't know. Apparently, you're a theater chain, you buy gold mines, and somehow that means $100,000 per share. I mean, that's kind of what I'm told there. Could there be some trades here with the stock? There could very well be. I have no idea. But if you're trading it thinking you're going to buy it now and it's going to be worth $100,000 in 5 years or 2 years or a year, whatever the timeline is, you were sorely mistaken, my friend. That is not how this is going to go at all. So for me, I'm completely out of this stock. Again, if you got a different opinion, I'd love to hear it down in the comment section. But for me, I'm not even going to touch this. I'm not going to play with it even as a trade. And if you want to be able to see every stock that I do buy in real time and see my complete watch list with price targets and be able to talk about stocks like some of these stocks or some of the others so we can maybe help you find a better stock, or maybe you have a hidden gem and we can help you analyze it better, make sure you check out the pinned comment down there and see if a membership for my group is right, where you can take 5 courses for free. You can slide into my DMs, jump in our live Q&As, and talk to me directly anytime you want. You can use our stock analyzer tool for free. We have the best 6, 7, and 8-figure Discord out there with tons of smart investors just ready to help you out. So check out the pinned comment down there. If you made it this long in the video, I might have left something special for you there on the website. So check it out and get yours. And click this video here if you want to see exactly what I'm buying in this market. And click here to see my exact plan for this market. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.